What's up, guys? We are back taking a look at some more NFL player props today for Thursday Night Football, this time over on prizepicks. You're probably already on prizepicks, but if you are not already, you can join right now with the link down my description below. And promo code DOMG can get you a first time deposit match up to $100. Again, the link to join is down in my description below. But let's hop in and start taking a look at some player props today for Thursday Night Football. I had a pretty good week one for the most part. Really excited the NFL season is back, and I'm looking to cash some more player props this time on Thursday Night Football. Let's just hop straight in. Before we do so, if you guys want to see every single entry that I make, you can check out my Dub Club. The link to my Dub Club is down my description below with 2 different special offers, which I'll discuss in just a second. But if you don't know what Dub Club is, it sends every entry that I make to you via either 4 different ways: the Dub Club app, email, Telegram, or Discord. I've been sending my plays out to over 1,600 subscribers, so if you guys want to join, right now is one of the best times to do so. You can see right here that my lifetime winnings are on prizepicks are over $5,000 right here. This is better than showing off a picket. You just literally contact prizepicks support, ask them what your net profit amount is, and it shows you your lifetime net winnings, so you guys know that I'm pretty reputable compared to some other people out there. But my plays come from 4 different player prop sites, mainly prizepicks and sleeper every single day, with some parlay play and underdog mixed into that as well. Main 3 sports that I cover are MLB, NFL, and the NBA. NBA right around the corner, and MLB season is coming to a close really shortly. So there's 2 different special offers down my description below. One of them is 2 months for the price of 1. That is my all access. That includes every single sport, every single player prop site, everything will get sent to you in this tier for 2 months, and you're only getting it for the price of 1. So 2 months for the price of 1, great offer. That's the first link down there. The second link right here is going to be the NFL package. So this is just my NFL plays. If you're only interested in NFL, you can check it out right now. This is less than $7 for a month for the rest of the season. So you're getting the rest of the season at less than $7 for a month. So really good offer right now if you guys want to check that out. Again, the links are down in my description below to go ahead and check it out right now. Pretty reputable compared to some other people out there for sure. And if you guys want to join, right now is one of the best times to do so. Let's kill it this NFL season and really just, keep on killing it, because we've been back-to-back months up 29 units or more. So, we've just been absolutely smashing. Let's hop in, start talking about some player props though for Thursday Night Football. Just make sure you play responsibly and at your own risk. Make sure you also subscribe to the channel and leave a like and have those notifications turned on so you're not missing future uploads. Let's go ahead though and hop into player prop number 1. Player prop number 1 is going to be over in the pass attempts category. If I can find it here, where's pass attempts? Found it, pass attempts right there, because I like Kirk Cousins over 37.5 passing attempts against the Philadelphia Eagles today. So Kirk Cousins here, rocking with the pass attempts. Kevin O'Connell, they want to throw the ball. They want to lead the league in pass attempts. I know for a fact the Vikings for sure do, man. So they love to throw the ball. They have Alexander Madison at running back, and that's pretty much it. And I'm not loving Alexander Madison in this matchup today against Philly. They're a really tough run defense. And they actually saw each other last season. When they played each other last season, it was also week 2, actually. He had 46 pass attempts against them. 46 pass attempts. That was also in Philly, which they are going to be playing in yet again this time around. But that's not why I like this player prop. There's a lot of reasons why I like this player prop. Let's just take a look at his game log though as a whole and just how many times he's been over this. He already, by the way, went over against Tampa Bay with 44. He just had 44 last game against Tampa. We can pull it up real quick if you guys want to take a look at it here. But 33 completions on 44 attempts. They love to throw the ball right there. I expect the Vikings to be playing from behind in this game, by the way. The Eagles are favored by 6.5 points in today's game, so I'm expecting them to play from behind just a little bit. But pass attempts, you can see what they've looked like. The last 2 games before last season were not too great with 31 and 20 pass attempts right there, but they did have Dalvin Cook on the team at that time. But then before that, though, you can see right here 48, 54, 41 against Detroit, Indianapolis, and also the New York Giants. He's actually over this in 11 of his last 19 games. That's all the games between this season and last season. So 11 for 19. It's a solid hit rate for the most part. This is a game where they should be playing from behind. I expect a lot of pass attempts, and with the running game not really being there, and it definitely shouldn't be there against this Phillies defense. I just think that, Kirk Cousins should definitely be throwing the ball a little bit more than some people like to expect. I think he goes over 37.5 passing attempts. Moving on to player prop number 2 here, which we're going to go with the pair here. This one's going to be a little bit more interesting. It's a prizepicks exclusive for the most part, receiving yards combo. TJ Hockenson and Dallas Goddard over 96.5 receiving yards combined. So I like both these tight ends and the receiving yards independently. So if you're on like a different player prop set or sportsbook, I do like both these guys' yards independently as well. But, I like both the yards, so why not combine them together over on prizepicks and just hope that they end up going over together. So 97 receiving yards between the 2 tight ends in today's game here. So let's just take a look at how both these teams were against the tight end last season. Taking a look at the yards per game allowed, they both were kind of right in the middle of the pack, really. Philadelphia, they allowed 47.1 yards per game to the tight end. Minnesota allowed 47.9, so they were very, very close when it came to matchups, really. You take a look at the receptions that they were allowing as well. Philadelphia actually allowed quite a bit at 4.8 receptions per game to the tight end position. Minnesota was a little bit better at 3.9. Dallas Goddard coming off of an absolutely terrible game against New England. No receptions on only 1 target. That should bounce back. You saw what happened to Devonta Smith last season. He had 0 fantasy points in that game, bounced back, went 7 for 80 in the next game. I think we kind of see the same thing a little bit here with Dallas Goddard. I mean, he's just a player that's been super consistent in football, really just in general. Just look at how consistent this guy has been. He's mainly seeing about 6 targets per game for the most part, and his floor has always been about 3 catches. So I think he's got a really nice floor here, and if he does end up hitting his floor of only 3 receptions for 40 yards or something like that, wherever he's going to end up being, I think TJ Hockenson can definitely come back and back that up just a little bit. So talking about Dallas Goddard, though, I think he's going to be in a great spot here against Minnesota. Last season, he had 5 catches on 6 targets for 82 yards. He was very, very good in this game. Didn't even have a touchdown, but he went for 82 yards. So that's kind of what I'm expecting here a little bit, but probably definitely toned down just a little bit here. I think he'll go probably, 450 in this game here. I think it's a pretty solid stat line for him. His average yards per catch are really good for the most part, too. It's about 10. So he's averaging about 10 average yards per catch, by the way. It's what it kind of seems like just from his game log here. I don't know the exact number, but TJ Hockenson, the switch over to him here. Not the greatest last game. I mean, the catches were definitely there at 8 receptions for sure for 35 yards, but I mean, his average is usually a little bit closer to 8.6. So he did not face Philly last year just because he was with Detroit for the beginning of last season until he was traded at the deadline to Minnesota. But he was very good. Kirk Cousins likes to throw the ball for sure to TJ Hockenson. Just doesn't happen to be for the most yards at times. There's been a lot of games where he's like 4 for 33, which I think Dallas Goddard could definitely complement him a little bit here. But he also has a super high upside, I think, because you've seen games where 13 receptions for 109 yards or 7 for 59, and just kind of games like that, which I think could definitely happen in today's game here. So 9 for 7, you've seen that before as well. So I think there's a good shot he gets about 45 yards today's game. I think he's going to range anywhere between 40 and 60 yards with some upside to kind of go in that 70 or 80 range as well. So these matchups seem to be pretty good, like I said a little bit earlier. Already Dallas Goddard's had success against Minnesota in the past, just last season, also in week 2, also in Philly. So I think Dallas Goddard should be in a great bounce back spot. I think he's going to be a little bit hungry for the ball as well. Philly should definitely pass the ball a little bit more here. I think it should be a great game script. I love both these offenses. Don't particularly love the Minnesota defense either, so I think a lot of things should hopefully open up for Dallas Goddard. And with how the game script is going to be as well, by the way, just there's a little bit of correlation as well between Kirk Cousins over 37.5 pass attempts and TJ Hockenson's yards, with us liking that a little bit. So there's some correlation there as well inside of our entry right there. But as the entry for today, Dallas Goddard and TJ Hockenson over 96.5 receiving yards. On top of that, Kirk Cousins over 37.5 passing attempts. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Make sure you guys check out the description below for these Dub Club links right here. 50% off for 2 months, or you can get the NFL season 6 months, the entire NFL season for 6 months. Less than $7 a month is really what it comes out to. You guys can go ahead and check out right now the DGF Fantasy Optimizer. Link to join this is down in my description below with a 7-day free trial. If you guys want to do research for your player props without having to do research, you guys can go and check out this optimizer right now. 7-day free trial. Again, link is down in my description below. How this works is that they have this for a ton of different player prop sites. All you do is click the refresh button. When you press the refresh button, it pulls up the best expected value plays for that player prop site. If you're on PrizePicks, you're looking for a 2-pick power play, filter it down. A 5-pick flex or a 6-pick flex, go ahead and filter it down. You guys can check it out right now. Right now, though, 7-day free trial, that's not the only thing that's included, by the way, because this is the fantasy bundle. They also have fantasy score projections and a DFS middling tool. This is only one of the 3 tools that I showed you guys right here. 7-day free trial. If you guys want the tool, you can cancel at any time, by the way, that 7-day free trial. And if you end up paying for the tool, it does help the channel a ton if you do so. Otherwise, it's a 7-day free trial. Cancel at any time. Really no risk at all. So if you guys want to go ahead and check it out right now, one of the best times to do so. Thank you for watching today's video. Best luck with your player props. Make sure you play responsibly and at your own risk. And hopefully I also see you in tomorrow's video. Peace out. Thank you for watching, and best of luck tonight with your player props.